nobody because you can't even join the stream for at least 15 to 30 seconds while Twitch plays the ad. But of course, if you watch the replay, you don't have to watch ads. So here we are. This little intermission here, which is so awkward because it's also the introduction. Very sleepy energy today. I know it's not just me. And I do wonder why, because I'm not into astrology. Like, I'm not an astrologer, but I heard somebody say today that Mercury's in retrograde until August 23rd, but then I looked something up the other day where Venus is in retrograde until like October. So everybody's kind of moving slow, moving backwards, getting weighted down and floated over, you know? But lately, I don't know. Gotta roll the ads. One, 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 one. Very strange. Okay. Be back in 3 minutes. Yo, man, what's going on here? Because well, you said boo, so I wanted it to rhyme, so I was like, moo. Um, that's why Nebraska smells like shit, is because all the cows, yeah. Listen, is somebody like nodding out right now or detoxing or something? I feel like there's this not so good energy. So become you're seeking asylum, seeking help, seeking clarity, identity, vision. Okay, what do you want? Um, dog food plants. What do you mean? What is that? 555. Okay, so somebody needs probably more help than definitely than I can give you a long distance like this. Um, oh, it's like an actual plant, and it's called dog food because it smells like dog food. That's hilarious. So getting this very much detox or like it feels like someone's straight up nodding out here, man. I don't know if somebody overdosed recently. If so, I'm sorry, R.I.P. Um, oh, the factory kind of plant. Got it. Sorry. It's actually vitamin mix. I only had like 1 cup of coffee today. Got to the end of my pot. But still got this pot. Burning some Aries incense. Yeah, so back to the energy. I feel like I'm waking up more now that the more people that come in, the more the energy lifts. Because it's not so heavily focused on something. Like I said, it felt like someone detoxing. It felt like maybe someone nodding out. Somebody dealing with like alcohol or just drugs in general, or someone like actually overdosing and maybe passing away recently. So there's just this like heavy, tired energy around somebody that I wasn't really feeling until I started the stream. So, well, no, don't say that, because if they're dealing with something like that, just you can speak up. You can talk to me, but I can't really help you at like a long distance range, right? What do you mean? Yeah, no, I don't. I That's what I'm saying. It's okay. They can stay. I mean, like, if that's somebody struggling with drug addiction and they feel like they could get something out of this stream, or they just like need me in that moment, as long as there's nothing nefarious or insidious going on, in which case you'd need to fuck off. See, somebody left. LOL. But you know what's funny? Okay, so you said you wish people stopped to think of what harm they actually doing with the energy. Here's what I find funny about people who there's something funny about people who don't practice this kind of stuff. And then the funny thing about people who do practice this kind of stuff, in a way, each of them use their energy. Okay? Let's start with the group who doesn't practice, because obviously we've all been waiting for this. Okay. So here's the thing. You curse, you cuss, you speak words, you sing songs, you hate groups of people, you ostracize and use slurs, and you're spell casting. You realize that, right? You're spell casting. So anything bad that happens to you is because you were saying bad things about somebody who is protected, me, by God, right? As a holy chosen one, okay? So I never said anything negative about anybody. So you're like, oh, she's doing something. She's casting something. She's no, you are. Yeah, because you've been the one who was so fixated on hating something. That's a curse. That's hexing. What do you think? What do you think that is? When you just constantly hate on a group, you're hexing somebody. You're the witch. Okay, you're the witch. Don't be stupid. You know, don't put that on me because you see the adverse effects of talking shit about me. Yeah. And I do talk about people when I need to talk about them. I do spread love, yes. I discuss things with people that I trust to assess the behaviors of the people around us. That is gossip, right? I might get drunk and talk shit, but that's why I avoid getting drunk. Shame on me for feeling comfortable enough to get drunk with someone again. So then we move to practitioners, right? People who have energy and know what they're doing with it. Still choose to use that energy negatively, no doubt about it. There are people who just truly don't even understand what the fuck they do. There's people who think they can go love and light over everything. Oh, it's great. How are you, VHS Senpai? They can speak love and light over things and be forgiven for anything that they feel justified to do. And then go about doing whatever the fuck they want and da 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 da. Right? It's a fine balance. It is a fine balance. I take the do nothing approach because I'm a chaos magician. And if I do anything, I try to get permission because asking forgiveness is not always the right thing, right? It's not always the way to go. Sometimes it is about permission. So I always get permission, I always get consent. If you agreed with me, but you were lying, that's on you once again. I never lied. So you gotta understand and spoke no lies over this, right? Thank you. Let's do the shoes. Thank you. Check these shoes out. And I'll show you the crown too because somebody complimented the crown and I was like, yo, it's some of it's just trash. But you know what? Dolly Parton AF, right? But also, it's, you know, all about that recycling. See the planet type shit, bro. I love it. I know some of you have already seen the shoes, but we will show them again. Just for funsies, I think. So you enter this way. Oh no, robots! The robots captured! Actually, I thought of this for like training. Maybe the robots aren't evil yet, but this is my favorite panel. This to this. Bong's in my way. And like robot blood looks sick as fuck. And then this. I think I'm gonna add some stuff still to certain parts of the thing. And then, oh, so cute. They're literally, why are you? Yo! Yeah. Of course they're both different. It's not the same design. It's an ongoing story, right? So you start at the back. And it's like, at war with the. Here she comes. Defeat those robots. Escape. Oh wait, this one's the good one. Okay. The story I'm making up right now, there was not that much story planned into this one. Robot blood. Same thing. Boom. Whatever. Very cute. God, I love her. Okay. This is the crown. So this was okay. This is like yes, me too. It's just shoe goo. What do you mean how did I make those? It's literally like just a plain pink platform from YRU. And I used acrylic paint on them and the shoe goo drips because they were falling apart because I wore the fuck out of those shoes. Practiced. I mean, those are the Yoshimi shoes because I was out doing Yoshimi shit in those shoes. Like hunting extraterrestrial life forms and, running around and talking to dead people, summoning gods from other worlds. No, I don't know. Yoshimi stuff. Walking mostly. Singing and dancing. All the other stuff, not so much. Was I doing that? Maybe. But not like... Okay. Let's stop digging. The crown is some wood picks. Piece of cardboard from this paintbrush thing I had. And pipe cleaners inside of it. So on Halloween... The reason I stuttered was because on Halloween I was doing the Yoshimi costume for the first time in a long time. Because I used to do it every year. It was like a different version of the same concept of costume. No, it's just plain wood sticks under there. But the costume would be same inspiration, different kind of look each year. And it's just been a long time since I've done it. I don't want to say it was I don't remember last time. I did 2016 maybe. Did it probably 3-4 years in a row. So I was like, yo, number 5. Do it again, right? I don't know why. I was just inspired this time. I was inspired at this time to do it. Or at that time, Halloween. And then somebody gave me some gold paper, yes, to kind of cover the mess. But if you look up close, it's just as messy. But it kind of looks cool because it's like breaking through realities, right? So it's fine. Yeah, the stream we can't tell, right? And then this is like stuff from the Dollar Tree. This is bulbs that I got at Halloween time from the Dollar Tree that I stuck on the sticks. And then this is just like the cord that I, again, bought at the Dollar Tree that goes around the sticks and through here. And then this is just ribbon, again, from the Dollar Tree that I had to use to hold on my head for Halloween. But now I just clip the cardboard to my hair. Smart. At the time, I was building the crown while I was trick-or-treating with my nieces and nephews. So, I didn't have the clips. But it's very good. It's very good for what it is, which is mostly just little trash and stuff. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Cheers. So that's what I spend my time doing is like, focusing on fun stuff, making life cool, telling sci-fi stories to interpret the dramas that I live out. Morning glory. Let me rip this. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, gonna be a bumpy ride, gonna be a bumpy ride, gonna be a bumpy ride. I am not into dabs. That's exciting though. So yeah, I don't know what y'all do in your free time, but that's what I do. I write poetry, I listen to tarot readings, I relax. I noticed that I read more the closer I get to like my menses, when my brain starts shutting down. It's actually a good time to read. And when I'm ovulating in creation mode. So today I did some digital edits you can see on my Instagram. The story captions and the story poetry that I put in my Instagram captions is always last minute. It's always just impromptu. I like make stuff and then I'm like, what the fuck is this? Okay, looks like perfect, because I was really just kind of showing off the shoes or like making an edit for the shoes, right? Um, I can't think of much else. I think people really think I'm up to no good all the time. Um, thank you. Yeah, great. Thank you. Oh, can't wait for the late night experience. Yeah, no, I love that. Um, really appreciate it. I enjoy doing it. Yeah. And it's funny because people, I really don't associate with that many people in real life. And it's their choice. It's, because I try. But people, again, come to me in need of healing, but then just like refuse to admit that. And so they react poorly to it. They're triggered. They don't have a handle on their triggers. They don't even realize they can be triggered, right? So, oh, that's the one. That's the one. Doesn't even realize he can be triggered. Thought he had his PTSD under control. And then all of a sudden, whoa. Yeah, that's the one. Didn't know you could be triggered, huh? Yeah, well, if you got a wound, I'm gonna find it. Listen, I actually have a few theories about that. I actually do have a few theories about that. And like, I do question the legitimacy of those theories, just the way that things have been. And some of it is me. Like, I was as toxic as they were. You have to understand, that's why I'm constantly being attacked, is because I was once like them, and we all were like this together. And so I broke away and traveled more and realized people really aren't that shit everywhere. It's pretty crazy. And then I keep coming back here and being like, I need to get out of here and give it, because it is really something about this place. And that's ironic because it's a Nebraska song, right? And I don't hate on it, but I question why it might be like that. And I have so many functioning theories besides cliche. Well, we probably shouldn't talk about the Gloria aspects of it, but definitely big problem with the water. Big problem with the water. We remember a few years ago when there was a time in the 90s they were selling fluoride in kids' water bottles for whatever reason, right? And then it was like, hey, wait, we did these studies back in like 1930s. Fluoride in water actually makes them dumber. Like, don't do that. And it's like, wait, why would they do that in the first place? Okay, forget it. Then you look at places like where I'm at. Big problem is the water. And the problem in the water is lead. Okay? And in most places, people don't drink tap water. Period. In so many places, people do not drink tap water. But around here, they do, because we have lakes, we have fresh water. Why shouldn't they be able to drink the water? Why would they pay for water? Water, it's all free. Water's free, water's plenty. Well, and then you got a bunch of agitated people who act like zombies and want to do nothing but get drunk and fucking fight and be angry, right? Like, yeah, okay, maybe something is wrong. Maybe something is wrong with that. Like, maybe there is something going on there. Maybe there is a bigger sort of, you know what I'm saying? Like, bigger sort of problem. Right, right. So, and some people still drink filtered water, still have issues. So, other theories besides the literal poison that we consume due to like the incredibly high levels of lead in the water, but also the extreme levels of poverty in the in certain areas where you don't even have a choice. Like, not everybody has the choice to drink imported water or have a filter that's good enough to filter out lead. Okay, so you see maybe calcified pineal glands, if you will, but it goes much deeper than that because, like we see with fluoride, like we see with lead, heavy metal can definitely make you. What words? I said dumber earlier, and I was like, damn, I'm not doing very good at not using words like that. I think I called somebody stupid at the beginning of the stream. Not doing that great, but that's like the extent of my speaking ill upon people, is like having those moments, and it's because I do speak that way of myself, which I'm trying to break through. But I'm also like, how can I have this moment of feeling so stupid then? But also, what does that even mean? Because actually, I'm just living, and there's something so great about that. There's so fucking something great about that. Gotta love it. So there's that. But I also, I shouldn't probably not talk about this part, but I'm gonna. We're only 25 minutes into the stream. Anybody watching this replay is gonna get to this part, but run it. What's the big theory? Look at conspiracy theorists everywhere, or somebody who's literally like on fucking hardcore drugs. I'm trying to eliminate all the bad words. Even alien just means slave in Latin, you know? But I do feel like there's a couple reasons that I feel this way, but I do feel like I live in a place and I'm from a place, and the whole general area around this place. Think Midwest, okay, because this might apply if you're in the Midwest. And I think Nebraska's a little too far out. Y'all got cows. Once you start seeing cows, you're not going to be able to relate to this. Well, okay. You're right. Let's do this first. So if you look back, like linguistically, the word aliens was originally just a term that a king used for an enslaved group of people that he dominated over back in the day. And that's where we get the word alien from. So why we attribute extraterrestrials to slavery? Questionable. But also, are we not the slaves to the aliens? We are the aliens. I don't even know how that works, you know what I'm saying? So I try to stick with extraterrestrial. And it's funny because my Instagram stories are always so fucking random. They're literally random when I'm making them. And I might put my music on shuffle until I think a song vibes with the night. But I did put in my story, the vibes were always extraterrestrial, right? I didn't expect to talk about this, but somebody was obviously curious. I don't even remember how the alien stuff came up immediately, but because you said people around here are weird, right? Right, they are. So here's my theory. Once you start seeing cows, you drop out. But the Midwest has, hear me out, a fuck ton of deer. A fuck ton of deer. And the thing is, in the communities of people who believe in extraterrestrial life, who believe in touchdown, who kind of have their own conspiracy surrounding things like Area 51. Okay, fair. Right. So people in the community, people in the know-how, and you see it referenced in popular media and in pop culture. The only reference I could personally think of is People of Earth make this crossover. Deer is often a sign of abduction, right? Like that's kind of the classic know-how. So when you see that there is high concentration of deer in an area, especially in peculiar areas like the suburbs. I'm from the suburbs and I grew up with deer everywhere. Like literally running through the streets, running through parking lots, just everywhere. And there was a lot of wooded area. So there was sometimes I've seen more deer out in the wild than I would see in the woods. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. So just deer fucking everywhere. Okay. I'm not from the middle of nowhere. I didn't live on acres and woods and stuff. There was deer everywhere. And we didn't think nothing of it because, oh, there's a lot of deer here. There's a lot of deer in the Midwest. But do you wonder why there's so many deer? But then you say, these people sound crazy. Yeah, probably because A to B. Like, do your own math, okay? You can see that for yourself. I didn't tell anybody what to do. I am not trying to control you. Nothing. What you consent to is your own prerogative. Whether or not you understand the terms and conditions of your own agreements is beyond. Okay? Okay. Aha. Okay. How else do you heal things but with love? If you come to me needing healing, I am only going to give you love. I can't really give you healing. Only you can take the love and say, yes, I do deserve healing. You're right. Amen. Oh my God. That's so beautiful. That's literally so beautiful. Oh my God. Sorry you didn't know how to ask questions. Fucking weirdo. Drink your vitamins. So anyways, that's the other conspiracy. Besides the water, the deer. Yeah, no, I mean, it's very possible. It could be the water is there for the same reason the deer is there. You know? So you down by the wrong one, if you know it, coming wrong. What's that on me, bro? Yep. You can look that up. Right, that's what I'm saying. You can watch People of Earth. I think is or was on Hulu, so it might be on Hulu again. But it's a great show. It's a TBS show, and they gave it a third season. And while they were making it, they canceled it. And it's like, you fucking bastards! This is such a funny show. Such a funny show. Well, you know what's funny is cows are sacred, so maybe it's just different species. Because when you look at some of these like ancient Hindu gods and goddesses, they do seem very extraterrestrial, having like different colored skin, or like what we would see as unnatural, like blues and greens, and multiple arms, and combobulated with, animals and humans. It would seem that maybe because they worship the cow, there could be a connection there if you were to think that maybe some of these Hindu gods were actual extraterrestrials, right? Then yeah, that would make sense as to why the cow is sacred. And they said, don't eat the cows because the cows were watching. But here, okay, so here's the problem here. They hunt. They say, deer fair game, go. And they kill and eat the deer. So there's just always more deer because they're like, well, we have to watch. Cheers, bro. You fucked up. Because some people will say she's crazy. But you actually agree with me. And you're like, damn, I kind of see your point. I kind of see what she's saying. I kind of always wondered about all the same things. How did it even just come out of the bog? I don't know. What did I just say? Scared 3 people away. Somebody was curious. Somebody was curious. I do know what you're thinking. Isn't that crazy? Haven't I proven it to you yet? And I did have a suspicion, but I thought, I'm being paranoid. That's why I did what I did. Yes, I had a sense. I could have guessed. They even asked at one point, I do believe. Oh, I know. Yeah. Oh, really? Well, okay, good. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, I do that a lot for people. Yeah. Yeah. Well, just see what happens. Some people still doubt me. They still think it's funny, or they think I'm doing something, or they're so angry and they wish they could win against me. And it's like, baby girl, you really underestimated the whole motherfucking thing. Now, damn way. Amen. Goddamn, honey. Yeah, followed up the bag. Damn. Damn. Yeah. Sucks to suck, man. That's okay. So I read something, or heard something the other day that said that the number 28 is big for financial institutions and creators and people who deal with money. They like to invest things on the 28th. Some musicians will release their art on the 28th, other stuff like that. Why? Is it your birthday? Is it your birthday? Oh, you are a Cancer. When is your birthday's coming up? Happy birthday! Happy birthday. No, I love that. I love that. I love that. That's amazing. So, how cool. Happy fucking birthday. I fucking love you. Cool. Amazing. So, you were born on a day that is known to be wealthy. So, you, my friend, should never lack. You should never lack. I know, right? Like, it just brings this up right now. Like, insane powers. Insane powers. I know. I know. Oh, I love that. Oh, Sag. I jumped up and what was that? Did something almost just fall for you? Chill, dude. Oh, hi, Dobby. Oh, gosh. People really think they get one up on me. They think they can pull one over or do anything. Oh, gosh. It is fun. It is fun. It is fun to watch people squirm and struggle. And I still say, it's okay. I'll give it a chance. I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a chance. I'll give you a chance. But it's been, yeah. Nice. Dom makes great music. He is Dom Rocks for a reason. Getting some juicy information. That'd be crazy with not truth. Looks cool. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm looking at, but like, great. Love it. I'm gonna rep the bong again because like I just love being able to do what I do and I just smoke weed, do whatever I want. Okay. Yeah. Well, some people they just care more about what other people think than about what they think. Can you imagine caring more about what other people think than what you yourself thinks? That's crazy. Some people care more about what other people think than what they themselves are thinking. Crazy. 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 That's okay. We wish everybody peace. they do. I don't know if insecure is the word. I think it's fear. I think it's more fear than insecurity. I think that people's opinions can make a person feel very secure because here's the thing. I think I more often feel insecure having only me, right? What is this account? What do you want? You follow me like all the time. Who is this? Like, do you want my attention or something? The dogs are coming. Bop, bop, bop. What is this? Like, what is this? I'm sorry. You followed me like last night, and then like that wasn't even the first time you followed me. Hey, hey. Dot, dot, dot. Okay, what is it? You know? Bloodhound Gang. I don't know. Discovery Channel stuff. What the fuck? Hey, what would I hold back for? What do I hold back for? What and when and where would I hold back? I don't get that. I love that. No, just psychic energy stuff. Well, here's the thing. So let's reiterate the kids being a bit psychic, right? And maybe it's not all kids, but I do feel like the natural human brain has a connection to the other world, and that's why, as much as I can connect with the dead, I can connect with the young, right? And at some point, you start to encode yourself into this reality where you start wearing clothes and learning language and forming your own opinions and consuming media and listen to other people, right? And listen to other people, right? So this is where we're going to cross these conversations of how you maintain your connection to everything versus how other people's opinions will stop you from keeping that connection. And that's exactly what people want. That's what people want. That's the hardest part to fucking swallow. Is that some people want that for you. Some people want you to stay disconnected from your roots, from your truths, from your actual you. Okay? Because they lost it a long time ago. What are some ways you can lose it? Well, you get completely indoctrinated into this bunk ass educational system as we have in a place like the US. You may also be drinking something's in the water, something's in the water, and be more or less destroying yourself from the inside out. Nervous system damage, right? Will affect your brain, and you'll be talking out your mouth in no time. Drugs and alcohol can also kind of just, the funny thing is, if you're a little in tune and you drink, you might get more in tune, but if you get drunk, you get just turn off, or it inhibits you and you don't realize it, so you have no control over it, right? Getting high, you attribute it to being high and walk away, and you're like, well, that's not real life. Okay, well, then why are the kids like that then? I just nurtured this. That's how I got these powers. It's not some otherworldly I sacrifice Satan type bullshit. Like, I literally just bleed every month. It's like oh my god, I just like already coming, man. I don't even want to, but I'm gonna. The blood, it must flow apparently, because God is definitely not a woman. Oh, 7 viewers. How's it going? Who's lucky number? I always liked it. Okay. I love you. You've got to pick up every stitch Two rabbits running in the ditch. Beatniks are out to make it rich. Oh no, must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the witch, yeah. Must be the season of the witch. Where'd I go? Some people really just don't even like me at all, and I had to get over that when I was very young. Sorry, baby, I just had to get some water. Okay. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't recommend people do that. I don't recommend people be glamored by me, okay? I'm not trying to do that to anybody. But okay, we'll do it if you want. Oh, oh, it's magic, you know. No, I don't think so. Well, to some degree, yes, because like you said, it happens every time with you. So either you're very resilient to knowing the truth, you already know the truth, or you don't really want to know the truth, or you're hiding you. And I'm not going to assume the profile picture is fake necessarily, Cassie Dink, but there is something about you that you're hiding, right? And maybe that's why the connection's disrupting, or once again, a hidden truth that you're denying, right? But it is good for you to be reminded that all the lessons done unto others will be done unto you. We wrap it up in one. Boom. You, on the other hand, never going to learn. Bye-bye, right? You say, I see this is my fault and everything. I was already so close, right? I was already so close to the finish line. I thought I crossed it. I was so close to the finish line, I thought I crossed it. Okay. So you accept this reward, but you're like, oh no. Didn't quite get over. I'm good here though. But it's on the wrong side of the finish line. Oh, right. So is this not divine? Well, jump over the line. Right, not jump in the line, jump over the line. Rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Jump over the line. Rock your body on time. A leap of faith, right? It's not about a line. It's a finish line. It's not a line. Of people align, get in line. It's a race for the prize, right? Like, maybe you're dealing with a something that is disrupting your connection. Would be a bit of a habit between one of you. So you people know what to do. You people know what to do. Yes. Wow. Was I just? Oh, because I was singing the song. Yeah, I was just thinking Beetlejuice. Duh. That dude, I guess, wasn't totally kosher. He kind of said some fucked up shit to Eartha Kitt, which is like annoying, right? Would I just freak out? Nice. Just things, right? Should we end and reconnect?